Arsenal approves Newcastle deal for disgruntled player before transfer deadline. Newcastle United's search for additional creativity upfront has already produced a lengthy list of targets, but one of the Premier League's most highly rated young attackers could now be available before the Sept. 1 deadline. The Magpies have previously explored a move for Arsenal's Nwaneri, with the 19-year-old coming off a difficult loan spell at Marseille and facing an uncertain route to regular minutes with the reigning Premier League champions. According to Football Insider's Harry Burton, in a major development, Newcastle has effectively been given the green light to pursue Nwaneri, with Arsenal willing to sanction his departure on loan. Newcastle United have been given the green light to sign one of Arsenal's best and brightest before the window slams shut, Burton reported. Sources say that Mikel Arteta's side are prioritizing a loan move for Nwaneri ahead of 2026-27, not wanting to sell him at this stage. There is acknowledgement that the 19-year-old needs regular football at this point in his career, and he can certainly get that at St James Park. According to prior reports, discussions between Newcastle and Arsenal happened earlier in the window, with the Gunners willing to approve a temporary departure via loan, in which could provide the Magpies with the potential route toward completing the deal. Several clubs, including the Magpies and Everton, remain interested in Nwaneri's signature, and there is time left to strike a deal, Burton reported. During his loan spell at Marseille last season, Nwaneri scored 2 goals and assisted on another one before eventually dropping out of the team. Despite that difficult run in France, Arsenal is apparently unwilling to sanction a permanent sale and instead wants him playing regularly elsewhere, in case he develops into a better player and eventually finds a place in the Gunners squad. From Newcastle's side, it's true that Matthias Jalsel's squad has lost considerable creativity following the departures of Anthony Gordon and Bruno Guimaraes, and as Burton noted, there is plenty of space for competition at Newcastle. That said, nothing is agreed yet, and it's not quite clear whether or not Nwaneri would provide any boost to the current prop, or just serve as an end-of-bench depth player for the Magpies. Would you take Nwaneri on loan without an option to buy, or explore permanent deals for other players? Let us know about your thoughts in the comments section below. Newcastle United have been handed a potential opportunity to strengthen their attack before the transfer deadline, with Arsenal reportedly willing to let Nwaneri leave on loan. The 19-year-old remains one of Arsenal's most highly rated academy graduates, but his development stalled during a difficult loan spell at Marseille last season, with regular minutes unlikely to be guaranteed at the Emirates. Another temporary move now appears to be the preferred solution. According to Football Insider, Arsenal are prioritizing a loan exit for Nwaneri rather than considering a permanent sale. Newcastle have previously discussed the possibility of signing the teenager and remain among the clubs interested. Nwaneri spent the 2025-26 campaign with Marseille, where he scored twice and provided 1 assist before losing his place later in the season. The wider picture at Arsenal also suggests a loan is increasingly realistic. Reuters reported that Mikel Arteta acknowledged Nwaneri as one of several players whose future could still change before the deadline, even while making it clear that other academy talents such as Miles Lewis-Skelly would remain. From Newcastle's perspective, this could be a very smart late window move. The squad has lost significant creativity following the departures of Bruno Guimaraes and Anthony Gordon, and Nwaneri would bring something different. He is technically gifted, comfortable between the lines, and capable of operating centrally or drifting in from the right. More importantly, Newcastle could offer him what Arsenal currently cannot guarantee: regular Premier League football. That should also appeal to Arteta. Arsenal clearly do not want to give up on Nwaneri permanently, and a successful season at St James Park could rebuild his confidence and accelerate his development. Richard Hughes is at a critical juncture in the Barcola deal, with negotiations now delicately poised with Paris Saint-Germain. The French champions are seeking a record deal for the 23-year-old who prefers to play on the left, but who can also feature from the right. Minte, 22, is a naturally right-sided option with the left footer currently out injured.